Hey YouTube, welcome back. Where's my podium? Oh, that's okay. I don't need my podium today because I don't actually have anything really prepared. I just want to talk to you about voting. Before we get started, I want to take a moment to ask you to please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. So today, as of today, the recording of this video, it's October 30th, 2022. And we have a midterm election coming up on November 8th. So just because November 8th comes and goes doesn't mean that this video is no longer pertinent, because we will continue to have elections every 2 years. And as Christians, I just want to talk to you a little bit, because I know so many people, and I don't want to shame anybody, but I got to call it out. I know so many Christians who are just trusting in the Lord and they're praying about it. But if you ask them, do they actually go vote? They don't. You know, so many times in the Old Testament, God was giving Israel the promised land, but he didn't just hand it to them. They had to go fight for it. And when their hearts would turn away from God, they would get defeated. And when their hearts were inclined toward God, God would give them the victory. Well, right now in America, our hearts have turned against God. We are teaching in our education system. We have kicked God out of education. We are teaching that human beings evolved from ape-like creatures. That is not true. We are teaching that it is somehow empowering to women for them to have the right to kill their babies. What a slap in women's face. That is also not true. There's a whole list of things that we are teaching. That boys can be girls and girls can be boys. No, that is a biological, scientific fallacy. Boys can dress like girls, but a boy will never be a girl. Scientifically, that's just the way it works for those of you who like science. So, as a Christian, we need to go to battle and we need to vote. I can't tell you how to vote, but I can tell you to vote. As for me personally, the big one that I vote for is pro-life. The candidate that is the most pro-life gets my vote. And in this day and age, a lot of people, even Christians, would say, you know, I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican, I think it's just all ridiculous, I'm just trusting in the Lord. You know what? There is not going to be a perfect leader, ever, until Jesus Christ returns. That's when we will have a perfect government. But for right now, as our job as Christians is to vote for the lesser of two evils. Which one most closely matches our worldview for what the Bible teaches? So I just want to encourage each and every one of us to take the few minutes that it takes and just put feet to your faith and go out and vote. You know, a lot of times when somebody wants to talk about politics with me, one of the things I'll ask them is, did you vote? And so many times they will complain against the rulers. And they'll say, well, I don't like the way the government is doing this, and I don't like the way the government is doing that. It's like, well, did you vote? Sadly, so many times the answer is, well, no, I didn't. And they, start talking about how they just have faith in the Lord and, God is in control, stuff like that. Yes, God is in control. We need to put feet to our faith, go vote, trust the outcome to God, and whoever wins the election, then at that point, that is God's will. And we need to submit to the government as long as they're not asking us to contradict God's word. Now, that's a whole other subject in this day and age. But everybody, get out there and vote. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and I hope to see you in the next video.